And the decision is there for everybody to see. It's not out, and he can carry on.
Well, he has long levers, he has long reach as well. Quite a stretch, but came back in time as well. Yashoda Lanka. Nicely bowled by Rakibul. Very good glove work by captain wicketkeeper Akbar Ali as well. Good all-round cricket. Long off and deep mid-wicket.
This was bowled with the arm, carrying on straight after hitting, and I'm sure Yashoda must have seen that. The idea was right because the previous one turned and there's a huge gap over covers. Only mid-off on the boundary. And this is big. Down the ground, and it's a huge hit. 6 more runs, and Yashoda is off again, hitting the second 6 of the innings. His first, second for Sri Lanka, who moved to 31, and Bangladesh now under some pressure.
Oh yes, it's looking good here for Sri Lanka. They won the toss, decided to bat first, and that was a half-tracker. Yashoda says, thank you very much, obliges, gets the distance. Well, we understand the reactive nature of the captain after the kind of hitting that's happened in the middle. Still persists with the same field. Nicely hit, nicely cut off as well. It was in the air for a long time. Long off had to cover a lot of ground, keeps it into 2.
Sometimes it is so important to watch what is going on, especially in a tournament like this where 2 games are being played on the same strip. Well, here is this shot for you, and this effort from the fielder. Saif Hassan once again pulling the ball back in and doing it to perfection. So the point that I'm trying to make is that we saw a left-arm spinner pick up 6 wickets in the earlier game, bowling within stumps. Anas was the man. And here Rakibul, he's pitching it outside off stump, trying to turn the ball. Yeah, this is the way. Bowl within the stumps and you are more likely to be more effective. Just have a look at this. Within the stumps. And that is the way to go on this pitch. Once again, a little bit of width and 4 overs bowled, 33 for no loss.
Wonderful evening here at the Oman Cricket Academy. 10 wickets in hand for Sri Lanka. Batting first, they've got the runs, and the running has been brilliant as well this evening.
Yes, it's sensible stuff from both the openers. Yashoda and Lahiru both batting really well. Running between the wickets has been good. Pushing and running in the circle, making sure there are no dot balls. And this is great to see. Oh, wow, he was in no position, neither forward, neither back to play this ball. Sometimes a batter who has too many thoughts going on in his mind can end up being like this, not forward, not back, to a delivery which was there to play a big stroke. Once again, pitched up, ball within the stumps, hit hard. Straight to the fielder, just one.
Professor Rehman Rabi, captain the under-19 side for Bangladesh. Did meet him at the under-19 Men's Asia Cup as well a couple of months ago. Very nice boy. That's a lovely shot. Inside out, field inside the circle. You've got to improvise. This has enough legs to go for a 4 as well. Lahiru is looking very good this evening. He's missed out in the last couple of games, but he's making it count tonight, and this is a very exquisite shot as well.
Yes, again looking for the turn, flighting the delivery to batters who are set, and all the fielders on the offside in the ring, giving the chance to Lahiru to go over covers, and him making full use of the chance. He moves to 16 with this boundary. Once again, he opts to go over, this time go straight, and he's lucky that the ball just falls short of the fielder at long off, and he knows that.
Lucky enough for him, he got the toe end of the bat. It was a half-hearted shot, and he got the meat. It could have landed to Tawhid Hriday and long off. This one's in the air, straightforward catch. Ronnie Hidar with a bounce. Ravi with the wicket, and Yashoda stay in the middle comes to an end.
Yes, first wicket for Bangladesh's side, and boy didn't they need it. On the other hand, Yashoda once again looking to go after the ball with no correct plan. Just have a look at this. A very rash stroke this, and he had to pay the price in the end. And jubilation for the bowler coming in and picking up his wicket. Look at that aggression. Look at those eyes. 5 overs gone. Yashoda has to leave for 23 of 21 as Sri Lanka are 40 for 1.
For 1. 5 overs have been bowled, means 1 more in the power play. And Sri Lanka, after winning the toss, are 40 for 1. They just lost a wicket on the last ball of the 4th over. 5th over, rather. So on the way to the usual 50 in a power play by a team. Nomanidu Fernando, the captain of Sri Lanka A, is now out there at number 3 at the non-strikers. Single to backward point. That's that wicket. The last ball of the 5th over, Ronnie taking that catch. Just trying to clear the 30-yard circle, getting a thick edge and going nowhere with it, really. Bangladesh draw first blood. Remember, whoever wins this will confirm their berth in the semis.
That dismissal to me was just a little bit of a rush of blood, wasn't it? It looked like he was over anxious. But they came out with a good intent.
Wasn't really far from that non-striker's end. Good fielding there, good pick up and release.
Close-ish, have a look at this. There's a hard push in the gap initially, but they went right from the beginning, so I think even if it hit, I think he was just in. But the intent to me is very clear. Very impressed with the way they approached this first 6 overs.
Beautifully played. Slow or not, this pitch still has runs in it. If you apply yourself, there is timing available for you. And exactly what the Sri Lanka A batter has done, he's cashed out on that length.
Lahiru's very keen to play off that back foot. Anything short is already had 1-6 to his name. Beautiful pickup shot. Now this ball as well was a very good pull shot. So you need to pitch up, Abu Haider Radi. Come on.
Still that leg stump line, but he has got it better than earlier. Just grabbing him up for space. Couldn't pick it up, yes, talking to his captain.
It's a good comeback ball, off pace, a little off break. Look at that shot, lovely shot, and that was the second one. So he looks like he's very comfortable with playing the short ball.
2 men out, deep square, deep point. Both of them square to the wicket. Either side patrolling that boundary. The rest of them all saving one inside the circle with the power play. There's your man at the extreme left of your screen. That's your deep point. Who's being hauled in, I suppose, and long on has been pushed back, and the TV screen is your square leg in the deep. Oh, he tries to scoop that and gets that boundary going just over the keeper. Enough connection to get 4 and get 50 up for Sri Lanka A.
I guess it doesn't matter how you get them, as long as you get them. Not sure that was a very fast delivery, but let's have a look. A bit of an off-pace ball, which makes it harder to play that ramp. But he made all the going on that and just got enough momentum on that ball off the bat to clear the jumping wicketkeeper. Good cricket, actually, all round.
Yeah, these two sides evenly balanced, keep coming at each other throughout this game. Oh, shot. You could just tell the way he got that connection going. There was no way anyone in the circle would dare put their hand on it. Power play done, 54 for 1. Lots of support here for Sri Lanka and for Bangladesh. And it's the all-important game where the winner qualifies for the semi. So whatever you've done in the past is just gone out of the window. It is all about today.
Yes, here's a little selection of it. That's the shot that's gone all the way by Lahiru. Very good. A little bit too short from Rocky Ball and pays the price. Look at that lovely lofted cover shot. And there's another. Oh, that's the dismissal. A rush of blood, indiscretion on that shot. And there's his favourite full shot, Lahiru. Well done today. He may have missed out on some runs in the previous games, but he's really looks like he's got his rhythm today.
Yeah, they must have been in chat in both these dressing rooms before the start of the game that there are no prizes for second position tonight. And this is what we've prepared for. Time and again in the nets, we've prepared for situations like these. Got to bring our A game today. I like the positivity from both these sides because it just, you can't differentiate at the moment between the two.
They really are sparring, aren't they? A lot of shot. Well, there was a little bit of a misfield there, actually. But I'm interested to see how the spinner goes. Because if it's straight up, look at this. Nearly a catch, and it went under his arms. Seriously, that could have been stopped. Yeah, he's very unhappy. You can see the reaction, what it means to save every run as a batsman, to score every run. Very important match.
Yeah, point, backward point, that's a specialist position. Gotta improvise where the batter is going with the speed and then keep walking in while the bowler is in his delivery stride. He's just bowling within the stumps, something that we spoke about during our pitch report. Qualification scenario here in Group A. We'll talk about it. It's tough to put it away when it's in the stumps.
Yeah, and also a little bit low. You can see that it's a little sluggish, so obviously the bowlers must target the stumps, must target off stump, middle stump, but it has to be on a good length, like that. So that it's not easy to play when that ball is directed in that way. 7 overs gone, 56 for 1.
So winner of this match will qualify and will go through with Afghanistan A in this group. Sri Lanka wins the qualifier on the top of the table, but Bangladesh need a chase, assuming 151 in 19.2 overs if they want to be on top of the table. At the moment, they'll be looking to just win it first to begin with. But scenarios are
always important. Once you get yourself in a winning position, then you start getting greedy. You want to be on top of the table.
Absolutely. Can I talk about the selection? Just a little something telling me that Bangladesh may have missed a small trick here. Young Alice, who to me is a mystery spinner and a definite wicket taker, has not been preferred in this game. And here you have a chip for 1 run. Alice, to me, okay, he bowled a couple of bad deliveries in that previous game, but he also picked up 2 wickets, and I think they might have missed a trick here.
Very keenly looking at the proceedings at the moment. The Sri Lanka dugout. Down the wicket and goes after it. Just finds the gap, but not much in terms of timing. And they only finish up with a single there.
Well, there you go. Have a look at this. Foolish length. Used his feet, but it's not coming on. May have turned a fraction, not hitting the middle of the bat. Lucky to get away with it, but the conviction, at least the conviction was there.
Every time the ball has been within the stumps, Fernando's found it tough to work it away for a single. And it has been low, or maybe he's way too tall, which just comes across that he has to bend more to put bat on it. Yeah, it is again the case. It is low a little bit, which is why the bowlers, the spinners especially, they're letting it go easy.
So now what does that mean? Does it, you readjust your total? Needs to be a little bit of discussion back in the dressing room. Last ball of the over, reels a single, and 60 for 1.
I don't know.
It's the business end of the tournament now, getting really serious out there. Download the ACC app now and don't miss an opportunity to get all the action out here. That's one way of tackling spin. Come down the wicket and play it straight. Get a couple to Fernando's name, 2 more to Sri Lanka A.
It's very important to play straight. We saw in the previous game, sweep shots and slog sweeps wasn't a good option. Wickets fell doing that.
The only thing you feel as a batter, you're playing with a bit of fire, is when you expose your stumps to cut something. That's the shot he played straight. That's safe. Use a feet and play it straight because there are 2 men in the deep waiting for the catch.
But if you step back and expose all 3 stumps, you have to hope like hell it doesn't go along the ground.
Sense a certain level of urgency in the 2 batters. They don't want any dot balls, which is a good thing.
And they've come out with a clear intent to attack and be aggressive. And apart from a couple of indiscretions, particularly from Yashina, the effort's been very good. And the bowling also is not too bad. But I think the credit should go to the blue team at the moment.
Yeah, single a couple of deliveries away was a brave single because he played it hard into the ground. The fielder would get a good bounce, and that was the case. Just as shy at non-strikers. I like to see that you're hardly getting any dot balls. This over 5. 1 more to go. Yeah, again, just finding the gap, getting sweeper cover into the game. 1 more to the total. It's 66 for 1. Rahman is one of the two changes Bangladesh have made for this important game. Played the first game and then was left out in the second. So adding an extra fast bowler. Over number 10 is all set and ready. On the leg stump, soft dismissal. The catch has been taken. Nice and easy. Buckets that one. First ball on his comeback into the team, and he gets a wicket.
To me, it looked like the weight was just going in the opposite direction to where he wants to hit the ball. And very difficult to control it in that way. Didn't, especially when the ball's not quite coming on. What a start for this bowler. And he's got a wicket. So well done, Rijo. Unlucky for Lahiru. He did a good job, 35 in his 21 balls faced.
Well, they love it, don't they? 2 wickets already. They've been coming here in big numbers to support their side, and why not? This is an all-important game. There's a virtual quarter-final here. The one who wins stays here in Oman and plays the semis. The other one packs the bags. Let's see the start of the innings, where Sri Lanka won the toss and decided to bat first.
What a beautiful shot. That last went for 6. Bowling short on this pitch is not a good option. And look at that lovely follow-through over the covers. That was a rash shot. That was an indiscretion, a rush of blood, unfortunately. And then a lovely pull shot. Lahiru is played very well, and unfortunately, that particular shot was not in the, is not preferred. And there's the bowling card. 2 wickets. Mohit Azur bowled pretty well. 3 overs, only 5 runs per over. And Richo, first ball in his spell, he's picked up a wicket. So 66 for 2, and this over, after this over, will be the halfway mark, and I just wonder if there will be a discussion in the dressing room to adjust a potential target.
Well, day after tomorrow is our first off, and we're all set to go and explore Oman, Muscat, nearby areas where you can see the pictures speak for themselves. There's just so much to do here, so much to enjoy. On a day off, you just relax. We're entering winters here, and the weather does get very, very pleasant as the evening sets in here in Oman. Qualification scenarios. Now, we've spoken about it. If you want to join Afghanistan, go ahead and win this match, and there you will be. Sri Lanka, with this win, if they do so, they'll qualify and be on the top of the table. And Bangladesh will need to, well, chase, assuming 151 is the target, 19.2 overs will be the number of overs they'll get if they want to be on top.
There it is. What a classic game it is. You can see reactions from both these teams during that first 6 overs, during that first 9 overs, and what it means to them. So this is a wonderful fixture.
Sahana Rachige, left-handed batter. Sri Lanka does have a lot of left-handed batters. 75 games to his name, so he exactly knows what is required. Sri Lanka approaching almost halfway through their innings. 9.1 overs have been bowled. Rajour would consider himself lucky with that wicket because the ball straying down leg could have gone anywhere, but instead went straight to Rakibul. Nicely done. First up to a brand new batter. Off stump, top of off.
What you want to do in this shot is to be over the top of the ball, to hit it more along the ground. But if your body weight is moving against where, opposite to where you want to hit it, it's difficult to control it. We've all done it, but you don't want to do it too often. So Rijo got away with it and got a wicket first ball. Well done, mate.
It's always a good thing as a new batter just to figure out how the pitch is reacting. What is the surface asking you to do? There's no point impressing your captain or the crowd here with a full-blooded drive unless you get a ball like that. Every time you lose a wicket, you lose momentum, you start the rebuilding process with very less time, very small window. Men around the bat.
Tell you what, the difficulty will be, and the challenge for the Sri Lankan team will be, that if they still want to get 160, to be a little patient and don't worry too much on the scoreboard, but to keep your wickets in hand and keep knocking the ball into the gaps for singles and twos, the odd fall, and then you can really put the foot down and accelerate at the end. One thing is going to be difficult to do, if you keep losing wickets, you'll limp over the line, just like Afghanistan did. So the challenge is, even though runs aren't coming at a rate of knots, hold your head, keep your head.
Finally gets off the mark using soft hands. Before this delivery, Captain Fernando went down and had a word with Sahan because he had faced 3 dot balls. I guess the idea was get me on strike. Now he's got 1 ball in this over. And I think Sri Lanka A would be pretty much satisfied, nearing mark of 70 halfway through and 8 wickets in hand. Did it keep a touch low? It was very close to that off stump. Good first over from Rajour. 67 for 2 halfway through.
Or 21 for Yashoda. Lahiru's 35 of 21 was a treat to watch. Before that, one mistake and a very good catch by Rakibul that came rather quickly to him. Now Rakibul needs to translate that confidence into his bowling because he hasn't been amongst many wickets. And it's one of the talking points as far as Bangladesh A are concerned. Should they advance in the tournament, they want Rakibul in good form. Yes, going back to a ball which he should have been forward to. Oh, wonderfully hit over extra cover. This boy Nawanidu has elegance about him. Whatever he does on the batting crease, it looks elegant. Great timer of the ball, and this was one of a classic cricket strokes. Oh, fabulous. So much control that he oozes on that shot. He didn't try to hit it hard at all. Rakibul knows that he's been outsmarted by someone who's so good through the offside. No one into. Yes, it is turning for the spinners. We have spoken about the dryness creeping into the square. Obviously, games have been played 2 games a day with no rest so far. Once again, good use of the feet, hits flat, but straight to the fielder. The one into Fernando was excellent against Afghanistan. 51 of 32 that set the tone beautifully for the skipper. Shots through the offside. It's always been a feature of his batting, and whenever he got fit, he didn't spare the bowlers at all. This righty-lefty combination can be quite a headache for Rakibul. Well, it can be for most people, most teams. They don't like it, especially when the strike rotation is good. Everybody has to change a bit. The positions, the line length adjustment. The captain has a headache of making sure the adjustments are done. It's valuable. Oh, there's an appeal of a possible under edge, but nothing from the umpires there. 11 bowled,
as Sri Lanka are 74 for 2. For 2 in 11 overs. Yes, show them your moves. That's what it is. In the ACC Men's T20 Emerging Teams Asia Cup, it's a carnival.
Yeah, 10 seconds left.
It's a celebration of cricket. It's a celebration of superstars of tomorrow. Saif Hassan. 3 wickets in 47 games. Did bowl an over last time as well, so the captain has been very choosy as to when he wants Saif to bowl. This is the last delivery when Captain Akbar Ali opted to appeal, but not a very confident one. And Namanidhu is on strike, and he has long levers, and this is the off spin, so maybe over to capitalize upon. Only time will tell. Oh, that's connected. Don't bother chasing that. With a lot of authority, there'll be a dent on the side screen. Namanidhu knows why. Well, as anticipated, it's the off spinner, and the right-hander is there with long levers. And not a great history of bowling, not much experience. So this is the over to capitalize and to get some more momentum in the innings. And the captain realizes that, and he makes the move. Full toss, one-handed, controls missing, fielder underneath, and the catch will be bounced indeed. Namanidhu's stay comes to an end with the most innocuous of deliveries that he couldn't put away. But it's that kind of a game, this. Despite a swerving ball, the fielder made absolutely no mistake. That's a lucky wicket for Saif. Off a full toss, it was there to hit for a big shot. And Namanidhu's hand came off, so a single-handed stroke, and I believe it didn't even time it well. Ample of time there. The fielder at mid-wicket boundary to adjust and make this catch and get Bangladesh a very valuable wicket. Third wicket falls for the Sri Lanka A side. Namanidhu, the captain, goes for 19 of 20 as Sri Lanka A are 81 for 3. Ratnayaka, highest of 23 today. Can he better that? 146 runs in 22 matches.
Left arm round, right arm round the wicket. 3 left, right
Saif introduced just at the right time. He's picked up a wicket. What a change for the batter. Oh, that is authority. What a start for Pawan. He doesn't hang around, he means business. Told you this is the over. This is the over to look to go big. It was unfortunate Namanidhu getting out to a full toss, but no half mayors from the incoming Pawan. First ball, great use of the feet, clear intent, middling the ball to perfection. It's a huge hit. 6 runs, and the pressure straight back on the bowler. Wanted to go for the big shot once again. This was pushed in quicker from Saif. What an eventful over this has been. Before that 6, this happened. A full toss, a friendly full toss. One hand came off. And a very good catch by Shamim, who saw the ball swerve, but didn't lose sight of it. This one will just be the one. 12 overs completed and Sri Lanka A are 89 for 3. No, these are not emerging players. Emerging is the place already, right?
89 for 3 in 12 overs. At current rate, they reach 148. I'm very sure they're aiming for 170 plus. Oh, that made a lovely sound as it came off the bat, but there is a fielder in the deep. This is incredible. One moment he's trying to take the catch. The other moment he's trying to limit the damage. Presence of mind, 100%. Wow. This is some effort if he's saved the runs. Just have a look at that. Gathering himself, taking the catch, and I think the knee has touched the ground. So closer angles will give us a conclusion on this. And it has touched the boundary rope, the knee. So this will be signaled as a 6. And the umpire, not a 6. So this is very interesting. The batter tries to go for a big hit, connects well, and the fielder, well, there is this angle. It looks like the knee touched the rope before he threw the ball back in the field of play. Oh, wonderfully flicked away in the gap. But fielder makes good ground. Sahan trying to be adventurous, Pavan trying to be adventurous in clearing. Different angles tell different stories. You can have a look and make up your own mind. As we move on towards the end of the 13th over, and Pavan and Sahan will have to build up a partnership. They have a decent platform. They can't lose any more wickets from here on. Oh, it's called for the second run as well, but it will only be a single. 13 overs gone, a tidy 6-run over comes here. 95 for 3. Pakistan A will take on UAE again, a knockout game. You win, you advance. You lose, you pack your bags.
Yes, please. 10 seconds left.
UAE want to rekindle their performance against Pakistan, the 50-over contest recently at emerging, the under-19, and then of course Oman will play India A. Raja loses his rhythm. For all the youngsters watching, this is the right thing to do, isn't it? If you lose your rhythm, it's okay. Go back and try again. Do not bowl just because you're already reaching the popping crease.
Yes, that's a much safer